My family invited me to the reunion to brag about my cousin getting into Harvard. As everyone applauded, my grandmother sniffed. Some people just aren't academic. I should have kept my mouth shut and grabbed another beer, but I'd been listening to this crap for 2 hours straight, and honestly, I was done. See, I'm the family disappointment, the one they whisper about at Christmas dinner. 26 years old, dropped out of college sophomore year, work construction, live in a cramped studio apartment above Mrs. Nguyyen's Chinese restaurant. The grease smell never really goes away. Meanwhile, my cousin Luke's the family's golden child. Harvard bound with a full scholarship, honors program, pre-med track. Kid's been getting straight A's since kindergarten while I was getting detention slips. The reunion was at Uncle Steve's house in the suburbs. You know the type. Perfect lawn, two-car garage, those little solar lights lining the driveway. I rolled up in my beat-up Ford pickup, oil stains on the concrete, feeling like I was contaminating their property values just by existing. Everyone was gathered around the backyard deck when I arrived. The adults had claimed the patio furniture while kids ran around with water balloons, screaming their heads off. Classic rock blasted from someone's Bluetooth speaker, competing with the sizzle of burgers on Uncle Steve's oversized grill. "There's Luke's future," Aunt Janet announced, waving a wine glass as I walked up. She was already 3 drinks in, cheeks flushed pink. "Harvard Medical School, here we come." Luke stood in the center of it all, tall and lean now, hair perfectly styled like some college recruitment poster. Gone was the awkward kid with braces I remembered. This version looked like he belonged in a catalog for successful people. "We're so proud," Uncle Steve added, flipping a burger with unnecessary flair. "Full ride scholarship, you know. They're practically paying him to attend." My mom spotted me lurking by the cooler and waved me over. She was wearing her nervous smile, the one she gets when she's worried I'm going to embarrass the family. "Again, Luke's been telling us about orientation week," she said, trying to include me in the conversation. "Sounds amazing, right?" I nodded and cracked open a Coors Light, letting the condensation drip onto my steel-toed boots. The same boots that had been caked with mud that morning, crawling under a house to run electrical lines. "You know," Aunt Janet continued, gesturing dramatically, "Luke's going to be a doctor. A real doctor. Finally someone successful in this family." The comment hit like a slap. Everyone nodded and murmured agreement, raising their drinks and toast. Luke just stood there soaking it up, that smug little grin spreading across his face like he'd won the lottery. "Not everyone can be book smart," Uncle Steve added, glancing my way with what I'm sure he thought was sympathy. "Some people are more hands-on."